October 1945. Served in conflict in Guam and Okinawa.
Yep.
Mr. Kabik is going to share a couple words with us tonight. Sir.
I'm very honored to be here as your honoree. And I just don't know what I want to talk about, but if anyone would like to ask me questions about where I was or what I've done or what's going on, and I would know, I'd be glad to answer your questions. Is there anybody in here that wants to ask?
What's your fondest memory of your friends?
I think of them all the time, and especially the ones that never came home. Always.
How did you feel about your training before you went overseas?
Chicken shit. That's boot camp. Anybody else?
Were you married?
Am I married?
Were you married?
No. I was 21 years old. I was 18 years old.
You were 18 years old.
I came out when the war was over. I was 21.
Then you found the love of your life?
Then I found the love of my life. I don't know where she is, but 68 years.
Amazing.
Thanks for coming. Anybody else got any more?
How's being a Marine shaped your life?
Very much. It very much shaped my life, I gotta tell you.
What would you give for advice for an officer?
Advice for who?
For an officer.
They need a lot of advice.
No, I respected the officers. They had a tough job, the same as we did. And they had to give orders, and sometimes you didn't like the orders, but they knew best, and I always honored them. Never disrespected the officers.
What's the fondest leader you remember?
I had a lieutenant, in fact he was from Baltimore. He was wait a minute. I can't, I'm losing my memory.
That's okay.
Pick up on it.
It was 75 years ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
His name was Stormy Sexton. He was from Baltimore. He was a lacrosse player in the old lacrosse league that started in Baltimore. And I think he got killed eventually, but I followed him all over Okinawa. He was 6'3", and he took long strides, and I was schlepping that 33-pound radio on my back and trying to keep up with him.
It's a big target.
Sir, were you an RO?
An RO? What's that?
Radio operator, sir?
Yeah, I was a radio operator.
Right.
We didn't call them ROs.
What do they call?
Radio operator.
What do they call them? They call them radio operators.
Radio operators. They have new stuff that we didn't have. We didn't do the hoorah.
We just appreciate it.
We didn't do hoorah in our days.
What'd you get?
What'd you do?
From
Nothing like that at all.
What'd you? Nothing? Cheers or nothing? Where'd you cheer? Oh.
No, gung ho.
Yeah.
There it is.
Cheers, right?
That was the Raider Battalion's call. It was gung ho. You know what that means? In Chinese,
Working together.
Oh, we're together.
You were which Raider Battalion?
3rd Raider.
You know that's back now.
I heard they're back. Yeah, good.
And they're already dead.
Not for me. I can't swim.
Iron Duck.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
Different kind of war. What we did was messy.
Would you do anything different?
Anything different?
Mm-hmm.
The Raiders?
No, I mean anything at all.
No, I was just one of the guys that I used to go on planes, drop the napalm on the Japs. Was in contact with the planes.
Yeah.
And the guns. And we'd call in stuff on the speaker, on the phone.
You wouldn't do it any different.
No.
Why did you join the Marine Corps? Stand up! I was thinking
I've been asking that to myself for 72 years.
Old soul.
No more questions.
I wonder. I don't know. You go to the movies a lot. You get
Right, you look good, don't
You
you?
get carried away in that uniform.
Just loose.
You just lose.
Sexy as hell, don't
Do
they?
they still fit?
I loaned them to somebody, never got them back. But I'm the same size now that I was when I was in.
I believe
What's
you.
his name? We'll go get
I'm
him.
not.
He worked for me, and he went into the Marine Corps, and I loaned him my Just Blues. He got drunk one night or something.
Well, you
No,
don't
I don't believe it.
Such a rarity.
Marine got drunk.
Checks out. That's a
When I had
dirty
his
play.
Just Blues made, they were $65 for everything.
For real?
Now it's probably 500 and something.
Oh, it's more than that, sir.
That's 7.
Bare
Yeah.
minimum.
$65 for everything.
500 for the pants.
Inflation's a bitch.
No, I made in North Carolina, right near the basement. I remember $65, and I thought that was a lot of money. Because we were making $1 a day to be in combat. You know that.
Oh my
We were paid
God.
$30 a month salary to be in combat. Of course, when you were in the States, you were only getting $21 a month. So you made $9 extra for being in combat.
Nice being in combat, ain't it?
That's what we lived on.
What did you think of the equipment?
Equipment was as good as you can get, I guess. I don't know. I didn't have anybody to compare it with.
The radio still don't work.
I like how they does because you don't have a good RO.
They wouldn't go over a hill. They went straight up.
Line of sight, right?
Out of sight, out of-
We're still driving your vehicles.
Still got the Jeeps.
I was issued your rifle.
I wish I were brought home with me. I am one.
Have you fired the M16, sir? And would you like the M16 versus the M1? Because I like the M1 better.
I never fired M16.
Thank you. That answers my question.
Hey, sir. So as you look around the room, there's a lot of Marines in here.
Yeah.
Family of Marines.
Yeah.
Friends of Marines. A lot of people that have served. But there's also a good amount of people that have never served. So for the folks that have never served in this room, what would you say to them, being a World War II combat veteran? What does it mean to you to be a United States Marine?
Well, I'm proud of being a Marine. I've always been very proud of being a Marine. And I let people know I wear this hat, try to make contacts, but there's not anybody from my period when I was in the Marine Corps. I used to run into guys that were in the World War II. There's no more of us around, hardly. And I rarely meet anybody that says, hey, gung ho, Semper Fi or something like that. Very rarely. So, but I got all kinds of hats, Marine Corps stuff on them. I don't know where much anymore.
I got an equal question. So on the opposite end of the spectrum, we have a lot of prior service military members. Can you tell us what it was for you to get out of the service up until this point? A lot of people are disheartened when they get out. What is your beacon of hope up until this point to send us into our future projections?
I came out of the Marine Corps on December 27th, 1945. I was in business in February of 46. I had a little grocery store with my brother. And I've always had my own business since 1945. Of course, I've retired since then. But I started out a little grocery store, like a corner grocery store. And I've always had to worry for myself and take care of myself. I never took care of the, I never took advantage of the education that was available to me. Unfortunately, I could have been a doctor. And so I ended up a grocery.
He's a really good businessman.
There you go.
Anybody else?
What's your hope for America today?
My hope for America today?
Yeah.
That's a very good question. It's very up in the air right now. But I think we're on the right track. If everybody would just pay attention to what we have and get behind them instead of going after them. It's like a fish swimming upstream with everybody trying to kill them. but our president, I think he's a little wacky. but he's smarter than all the other guys put together.
Got Trump!
How's a Marine?
No, I really believe in him, and I got a lot of faith that he's going to straighten this country out if we let him. But I don't know the way they're fighting and whether it's going to happen. But he's made things happen in 9 months that nobody else could do. I'm anxious to see what he can actually do in the end. I just hope he's here for us. Anybody else? Thank you very much, and it's a pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, give her a gung ho, please. Do better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to the cake cutting ceremony so we can get this party started after the fact, all right?